The ESPN Mike and Mike podcast is brought to you by the full juicy flavor of Johnsonville brats. Join us on Johnsonville.com to read about our tasty Johnsonville sausages, made only with premium cuts of pork since 1945. Johnsonville, sausage is all we do.
There is probably no greater statement that you have sort of made it an affirmation of your place in the culture than to be spoofed on Saturday Night Live. I'm serious. And for those who didn't see it, they did a spoof of our buddy Stephen A. Smith on Saturday night. A comedian named Jay Farrow, the cast member, did it, and it was brilliantly funny. Just to give you a little taste.
Chris Bosh and I are like soulmates. We have showered together. We have fed each other seedless fruits for more times than I can remember. But in the fourth quarter, Chris Bosh should be nowhere near no basketball. He should be locked in a small closet where there are no basketballs or round objects of any kind. Until the Heat have secured a victory.
He brings it down just like Stephen does. It's brilliant. So Stephen A. Smith, who was getting ready for First Take, and it was in L.A. all weekend, and is working more than anyone I know. I didn't want to bother him.
Right.
But I had to bring you on to say congratulations on this. This is awesome.
It was hysterical. I mean, I saw it for the first time. I had to do Sports Center Sunday morning from L.A., and I had no idea. I didn't see it. I didn't know anything about it. And they said, did you know that you were spoofed? But Saturday Night Live was like, what are you talking about? They said, we're playing it for you. And they played it. It was hysterical. Obviously, I grew up watching the show, so it was an honor.
Maybe they make it a recurring character now.
Hey, listen,
and you make an appearance on there.
I feel that was their way of saying they want me to host the show.
That's what I'm saying.
What I want to say is I accept. I'm looking forward to the invitation.
Again, if you didn't see this, well, here's another one.
Mario Chalmers should not be allowed to have arms to shoot a basketball in the fourth quarter. He should be dismembered and rigged with metal attachments like Edward Scissorhands. Till the final buzzer.
Till the final buzzer. It goes down like Stephen A.
I wouldn't say that about Mario Chalmers. The rest of Miami Heat's bench, maybe, but not Mario Chalmers. Not Mario Chalmers, even though he's not on the bench.
Now, here's the big question.
Yes.
They spoofed you. They did not spoof Skip Bayless. Now, I have to believe...
I imagine that's coming. I mean, to spoof the Joker, I mean, come on now. This is too much material. He's probably next.
But all I can say is, you guys have this fabulous chemistry, little back and forth, and like Mike and I do. If Saturday Night Live spoofed Mike and didn't spoof me, I would not take it well. I have to believe this is the ultimate scoreboard.
Well, you got to remember, Skip is big time. Skip
he touts his Emmy nomination a lot.
That's right.
So now you got to show up with this.
Well, listen, he's an Emmy nominee. There's no doubt about it. He's been on First Take for about 8 years. This is old school stuff for Skip Bayless. I mean, he's big time. I'm climbing on his heels. What can I say?
This hurts me to say because D. Wade is a friend.
He's a friend, okay.
We have worked together many times, intimately. I love the man like a brother. But D. Wade, you need to know that there is no way that he get past the second round if the ball is not in LeBron's hands.
Yes, you do breathe that way.
Do I breathe that way? Do I say LeBron that way?
You do.
I do that.
You do. You do.
I really do. I don't mean to sound like Tim Curtin, but do I sound like that?
I mean, he couldn't have done it any better. He could not have done it any better, and it was just terrific. So we wanted to say congratulations. While I have you here, let's put you to work. 2 games tonight.
Yep.
Let's get some predictions. Sure to go wrong. Legs, I'll start with you. Sixers at Celtics. Doug Collins has done a good job of playing possum. After Game 3, he basically said the Celtics have looked past his team. Now he's complaining that they had all this extra time off, and that's going to be good for the older Celtics. Do the Sixers pull off a stunner?
I think it's going to be tough. Living in that area, it's hard for me to go against Philly. But listen, Boston right now understands the importance of this game. You lose, you got a chance to get closed out in Philadelphia. I think you're going to see Boston come with a very focused effort, and then Rajon Rondo, I think, will be the best player on the floor.
Steve?
Boston's not losing Game 5. They're on their home floor. They're fresh off of blowing a lead against the Philadelphia 76ers on Friday night. They're not losing Game 5.
And then the late game tonight, and again, you'll hear coverage coast to coast here on ESPN Radio. Lakers trying to keep their season alive. Do you give them a shot to do it, Legs?
No, it's over. Oklahoma City, same thing. Did they lose this game? Now you're talking about having a 7-game series. They know San Antonio is swept. They're sitting home. They want to end it. They're going to end it.
It's over. It's nothing to talk about. Lakers are done.
And then, I'm sorry, but now I'm laughing every time you talk.
This is a tough one for Seth, because I've known the man for 10 years. LeBron, I know you want to be a good teammate, but in the fourth quarter of the Miami Heat basketball contest, only one man should be holding the basketball, and that is LeBron James.
Well, what about Dwayne Wade?
Anyway, it's brilliantly done. Quickly, if the Lakers do lose tonight, which you both just said you expect, Steve, what's the fallout? Who goes?
It's possible Andrew Bynum goes, simply because he's the guy that they have to re-up and invest in long term. They know that he's, one of the preeminent big men in the game, but at the same time, they're a bit reluctant to give him that money. He'll likely stay, and Gasol will be gone because, again, Dwight Howard hurt his back, but if Dwight Howard were healthy, they could trade him straight up. They would do it in a heartbeat because they're very reticent about Andrew Bynum.
It's great. Stephen A. again, congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Hilarious.
Thank you.
I mean, that was good.
Now I got to go beat down the man.
All right,
I hope I don't sound just like that. Let me take a deep breath.
You're going to start talking like him, talking like you.
That's exactly right. All I hear now is the imitation when I'm listening to Steve talk. I'm hearing the same.
So you're going to be laughing now at me. You're going to be laughing.
Yes, I am. For at least a day, I'm going to be laughing. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
He's got to go do his thing. He's got to go do First Take with Skip Bayless and crew. You'll see Stephen A. coming up here just moments from now here on ESPN2.